Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Evan and I design games as a hobby. Over the last few years, my biggest project has been Shadow Spell Saga, which is a classic SRPG computer game along the lines of classic Fire Emblem game, like the GBA era of the games. If you've never played Fire Emblem or other SRPGs, what distinguishes them from more traditional role-playing games like Final Fantasy or Chrono Trigger is basically the gameplay is set on a grid map, and you spend your turn moving your units around like a chessboard. And tactics and unit positioning are just as important as the unit's stats and skills. Another key difference is that this sort of game tends to have a much larger cast of characters, where something like Final Fantasy might have a dozen or usually less playable characters. Fire Emblem or Shadow Spell Saga is going to have 30, 40, maybe even more playable characters. So I really enjoy the gameplay of SRPGs, the tactical elements, map design, and of course the typical RPG elements like watching your characters get progressively stronger, level up, gain new stats and abilities. But I also really love telling stories. And with dozens of characters to flesh out, the genre of the SRPG really gives a lot of opportunities for storytelling. So yeah, I've been designing board games and card games basically as long as I can remember, but building my own SRPG is basically the ultimate creative outlet for me and something I really enjoy doing. Last year I published my first game, my first official publication, which was Shadow Spell Saga, The Winds of Fate. And I'm currently working on a second Shadow Spell Saga game, which is called Legacy of Blood. And I just thought I'd use this channel to just give you a peek at what it's like being a solo game developer and everything that goes into actually getting a game published and putting it out in the world. Now, I'm not really a programmer. I don't know coding or anything like that. So actually solo publishing a computer game might seem like a bit of a challenge for someone with my skill set, which is definitely more on the creative side than the technical side. I've been using a program called SRPG Studio, which you can pick up on Steam, and while it does have some limitations, it does give you everything you need to build your own Fire Emblem type tactical role-playing game. Even if you don't have computer skills, programming skills, if you're not into ROM hacking, anything like that. If you just have basic computer literacy and you know how to think things through logically, you can figure out how to use it pretty easily. So moving forward, I'm going to take a little time out of game development to post these little behind the scenes videos and kind of give you a peek at what it's like doing something like this solo as a hobbyist. Give me a chance to show you the things I'm planning for the next game, how I'm implementing different features, different mechanics, and hopefully if this is something that interests you, you can follow along with me and maybe learn how to build your own dream RPG or get inspiration for your own projects, whatever the genre or medium it might be. And if you enjoy Fire Emblem or are just looking for a neat little indie game to check out, consider heading over to Steam and picking up my first game, Shadow Spell Saga, The Winds of Fate. And of course, like this video, leave a comment if I said something interesting or if there's something you'd like to see me touch in the future. And maybe consider subscribing so you don't miss any future content from this channel. Thanks a lot for giving me a few minutes of your time to watch. I hope to talk to you again real soon. Bye.